I'm back at Red Stewart, believe it or not, and here's Jamie. And guess what we're gonna go do?
Fly the Cub on skis.
Cub on skis, here we go.
Yep.
Alright, we're about to go up here, and I've never flown on skis before. So Jamie, can you give me a little guidance, some instruction, different things?
Yeah, don't screw up.
Full throttle. Yeah. I have to admit, it's really cold right now. This is a lot of work. Seatbelt on. I'm getting a little bit of down elevator here.
Yep. So just keep it back. Make sure that tail doesn't come up.
Yep.
Alright, ready?
I am. I was just letting her go here. Here we go, folks. Give her full throttle.
Get the tail up. Keep a little bit of back pressure in it to hold that tail low.
Alright.
Back pressure. Right there. Hold the tail right there. More back pressure. There we go. Left one's up. Right one's up. We're flying. Woo! Workout for me.
Doesn't work out for you. It's freezing for me. Yes.
I got the heat on.
Yeah, got the heat on. Oh yeah. Looks like Chris or Ryan's out.
Yep.
Oh, this is nice. Is this the 65 horse or the 85?
They're both 65 now.
Oh man.
Yep.
65 horses doing all this work.
Now you got to work at it to get it off the ground.
Yeah.
Plus we don't have any headwind or anything, so it made it even harder.
Even got to push it.
Yep. Pull started, push it to go.
Yeah. So you guys put bungees on the skis to hold the nose up on them, right?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you don't want to do a loop with skis on because sometimes the ski will get stuck down. That's not good.
I'd say it did pretty well though for 65 horsepower.
Yep.
This flies like a Cub, no different.
Yep. The other Cub has wider skis on it, so it's a little bit better. I think they're like homemade skis.
Okay.
So these are Franklin skis. They're narrower, so they're harder to get going. And pattern altitude's 1800, so we're good here.
Is it?
Yep.
All right. I can't see anything. I see your big fat head.
Yep. You know, we're going to be landing with power on, so just keep the power in it, and don't stop, because then I'll have to get out and push.
Oh. Looks
So
like they're
just
about to go back up again.
Yeah, just keep a little power in it.
Carburetor heat. Use
Yep.
my little dumps check. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, seat belts, switches.
And just remember, we're going to come in with a little power on. Once it touches down, you know, just keep a little power in it, and then it'll slowly bleed off, get that stick back into the snow, and it'll really slow down then.
Okay. I don't want to be too high, but
It's better to be high. We can always slip it in. If you're too low, then we're going to be landing in the golf course.
yeah.
All right, finals clear.
Par 4. It seems like I'm real fast. We're probably doing like 80, aren't we?
Yeah. Just bring the nose up a little bit. We'll get a little bit of altitude, slow it down just a hair. There you go.
On up here on the runway.
You got it?
Yep.
Alright. Keep about, 1200 RPM in it. Once you pull the power back, you can pull it all the way off when you get ready to touch down. Just add a little bit of power to it. Go. Give me a touch of power. Perfect. That's it. Hold the power right there. That's it. Stick back, all the way back.
Okay.
We don't do touch and go. So
Oh, you don't?
No,
Okay.
we're gonna taxi back. That'll give him time to we can catch up with him if you want.
Did you push that carb heat?
I got carb heat, trim set, so you're all good. That was good. Very good.
That was fun. Nice and slippery.
Yep. If it were a little more powdery snow, it's starting to cool down and the snow's getting a little stiffer, but if it were powdery snow, as soon as you touch down and suck those skis in, you wouldn't have had those tiny little bounces that you did.
Okay.
Those were perfect. That's what I expect out of that. So you did great. Awesome job.
Thanks, Jamie.
Not bad for a rookie.
I know, man. You guys can come out here and fly with Jamie anytime you want.
Now's the time to do it.
Yeah.
This is the fun time.
All right, let's see if we can get this takeoff a little bit. It felt like it was nose low, or tail low, nose high when I was taking off.
Yep, just keep the nose, the tail really low, and just watch that nose doesn't pivot forward anymore.
So you want to keep it about the way it is.
Yeah, just about. Just you'll feel the tail wheel come up out of the snow, and then just hold it low so we get that high angle of attack.
All right, here we go. We are cleared. Man, it's nice and slippery now. Coming up on the power.
There you go. Now we can let that go neutral with it, and that tail will come up on its own. You can feel it start going fast. That tail came up out of the snow.
Yep. Now we're just
a little. There you go. The left one's up out of the snow. Now the right one is perfect.
Hey, that feels good. Kind of soft field, short field takeoff techniques there.
Yep, you got it.
I'm still a champ guy, but this is kind of fun in a Cub.
Oh yeah.
All you Cub guys, do a little Dutch rolls here.
It's flying, so it's got to be fun, right?
That's right. I tell you what, man, this is, I like the ailerons on this thing. I will admit, my hands are cold.
Your gloves are, you're sitting on them.
Yeah, I got them here. I'm going to need them. Put these bad boys on for a minute. There we go.
There's 500 feet. We can make our turn.
All right. My hands are up. There we go.
And nobody on downwind. You can go ahead and turn. I just try to go over those trees right there.
Okay.
That keeps us close enough to the airport. If something happened, we can always make it back. And
so you guys are doing primary students even on skis.
Yep.
Go out and do stalls and touch and goes or take off and landing pretty much.
Yep.
So what's up, guys? I hope you guys enjoy this. If you need to get out here, come to Red Stewart or anywhere you want to go, but come out here and fly a J-3 on skis. Can't beat that.
So when you land in a field like that, where nobody else has been in the field, it's like taking a big, huge piece of white poster board and hold it up in front of your face so you can't see anything out your peripheral, and then try to figure out how far away it is. It's like there's no depth perception at all. So when you go into land, you just get a descent rate set up, just like if you were doing a glassy water landing, and you just slowly keep reaching for the ground. Once you feel a ski touch, then you know you're right there, and that's where you want to hold it.
Mic controls?
You've got it. See that little tuft of trees right there? Those lone trees?
Yeah.
So we're just to the right of those. That'll line us up with the runway.
Sure.
And then those little fingers, you go right over those fingers. We're all lined up with the runway, and just keep some back pressure in it for the airspeed. Right about there's the attitude you want, and use your power to work us in onto the runway. Gonna be a little bit low, so I'd add a little bit of power, just to get us over the tree. That's it, right?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to hit no trees.
Nope. way, you see all the...
Yeah, I see all the skid marks.
Yep.
Or-
now you
or,
can pull a little power off.
Okay.
That's it.
We got an audience out here.
Yep. Now you got it made, you can pull the power off. We'll just put it right back in when we get close to the ground. Airspeed's great.
Well,
Start our round out. And right about in here, we'll put a little power in it. Just a little bit. That's it. Feel that ground right there?
Uh-huh.
And just keep going back with the stick. Beautiful.
And nice.
Big thing is hold that stick back here. You can use power to keep moving, and the stick you can, that way you got it planted and you got it slowed down, but you use the power to keep moving.
All right.
That way we hold that tail wheel down, and we can use the air over the rudder to get us to steer right, and that tail wheel is just kind of sliding around in the snow. It doesn't help too much. So with that little bit of power, it holds the tail down, puts air over the rudder so we can steer.
Sure, okay.
And
can you get that carb heat?
Yep, and then that way if we hit a drift or something where we got the stick back, it's not going to flip over.
Sure.
And then we need
You see
to
that
stay
guy?
Yeah, a little bit to the right so we don't bunk him in the head.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to let you know, my hands are still really cold.
You want these gloves?
I got gloves on. Ah. But it's just 28 degrees out,
Yeah, that's all.
Here we go. Man, look at that beautiful sun.
And if you go neutral with the stick,
There we go.
a little bit of right rudder, and then that tail's coming up, and you can feel it start going fast. But then all the weight went on the skis. Now back pressure. Now it's light. There you go. Beautiful.
Just accelerates.
Yep. If you let the tail get up too high, all the weight goes onto the skis.
Yeah, I just noticed that. We slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, and then you just pull that tail back, and then we start getting light, and it'll start going faster. And then as soon as you get one or the other ski out of the snow, then it'll start really zipping along.
All right.
It's really cool because you can feel all of that. The snow, you'll hit you let the tail get up too high and it slows down. You can really feel it slow down. If you're trying to, demonstrate soft field with mowed grass, it doesn't work too good. I love instructing in the wintertime because you can really show people, they can feel it get slow and feel it get fast.
Yeah, that's a good example. I can feel it. I can feel it just accelerate. You put the tail back down a little bit.
Yep.
Seat of the pants flying.
Exactly. And you'll get the same thing. So like tomorrow, if the temperature gets up above freezing and that gets slushy, and when those wheels touch that slush, it sucks them in, and you'll feel that tail come up, and you'll immediately want to pull that stick back, and you got to put power in it to get that tail to come back down and keep the plane moving.
Right.
And it's not natural. You'll want to pull the power off and pull the stick back, but you got to push the power to get that tail to come down and keep the plane moving. That's it. Just hold the power right there. Just hold it off, and it's just going to slowly. There you go. Beautiful. There's that tail wheels in the ground with a little bit of power. Perfect.
That's fun.
You're a pro now.
Shoot. Man, I even have these big work boots on. Things steel-toed. They're gigantic, but it's working out pretty good.
That's good.
Behind it?
Yeah, so you have to be careful because we can't turn really sharp with this.
I noticed.
So we're going to go that way.
Okay, and then loop it around.
And then loop it back around. What's happening with the skis, we don't have tires anymore, so if we try to crank it too hard, you're pushing against the skis.
Sure.
And so the bigger the turn, the better, the easier it is on the plane. Then kind of head towards the tail, and then just make sure we can we can stop.
Well, that's a good thing.
Because we're going downhill, we can push it easier this way. So this
Well, we're stopped. So why it stops like this is the skis have friction from the snow, heats up, and when we get too slow, it melts instantly on the snow, right?
Yep, that's
Cause
it.
it to actually stick to the snow.
That's right.
All right, shutdown checklist, mags off.
Yep.
See. All right, we just finished flying a little bit. We're gonna run in and see if we can get someone to go back up in the Cub and do some air to air. Ready.
Yep. We're stuck.
There we go.
You got it.
We ain't slowing down either.
Well, there they are. So, want to kind of wait for them?
Yeah, we can. Alright, so that's good. Control still should be good. Altimeter set, oil pressure, temperature, gas, everything's good.
Good.
We can go ahead and climb out. We'll catch up with them on downwind.
All right. Well, I'll do the takeoff here.
Alright, you
So I
got
get
it?
to practice. No, not yet.
Okay.
All right. I have the controls.
Alright, just don't let it stop moving. Hold that stick back.
I got it. Car beats in.
Yep. Trim set. All your gauges are good. Gas is good. And here comes that tail. And you'll feel it's getting a little faster. There, we're off the ground in ground effect. Nice.
That is nice. We're getting the hang of it now, Jamie.
Yep, doing good.
Easy peasy.
Can't call you a rookie anymore.
Oh, man. Yes, you can. Rookie, rookie, rookie. What a beautiful evening. Okay, I'm going to let you keep the controls for now.
Alright, I got him.
Honestly, if we were on the right, trailing right side of him, it would be a perfect time to do it because the sun would be behind us.
Yep.
On the airplane.
We just finished flying the Cub and we're walking back in the snow. So Jamie, thanks a lot.
No problem.
I had a lot of fun. I tell you, I don't know how long we flew, about an hour maybe?
Yep.
In that hour, I learned a lot. Maybe we should have got a ride. This stuff's deep. We're going to be tracking through all this. But, I don't know, a couple rules of thumb. What do you want to tell them?
Well, the biggest thing is keep that stick back because you're using so much power.
Right?
If you push the stick forward, you're just lifting the back end up out of the snow. And if you hit a drift while you're moving with any speed, you can always, maybe hit the prop or something.
You guys want a glider ride? Can we get that today?
Not today.
So anyway, guys, we're going to call it quits. Glad you guys joined us. Hit the like and subscribe, right, Jamie?
That's right. That's right. That thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Right.
Yeah, man. All right.
Thanks for coming out with us. We really enjoyed it. I had fun flying with you, Dewey.
Hey, thanks, Jamie. I enjoyed flying with you.
Not bad for a rookie.
I know. I'm learning
You did
every day.
good.
All right. Till then, blue skies.